started the recording.
I didn't exactly find cool fight music.
You didn't need to. Don't worry about it. Alrighty. So.
Like I can.
Don't worry about it.
I have an idea for one.
You don't need fight music. So.
I got mine.
Cool. So, Akti. This is your backstory.
Uh-huh.
Your flashback.
Uh-huh.
Whoosh. You gotta make the whoosh here. It's not official.
You stare down at the stone floor. Oh, I need to grab your name first. You actually came up with names. Where are your names?
What is your name?
You only got names for your mother and father?
Sorry?
You only have names for your mother and father?
Who I killed.
Yeah, Yeah.
Okay, then I am perfectly fine with my names. Alrighty. So you stare down at the stone floor. The priest Alexander stands above you. You're knelt down before him in your full paladin garb. The head nun Colleen sniffles in the background, so proud of you for making this decision. Alexander speaks. Akti, you have chosen the path of a paladin. A path fraught with danger for certain, but a path our God guides you down. I will commission you with 3 oaths and ask that you confirm that this is the path for you. Understood?
Understood.
Very well. First, you take an oath of archiving. You, Akti, swear to protect the ideals of Cosmetin, our god. You pledge to rid this world of any and all who would seek to submit this world to evil, to value life, to seek knowledge, and to be willing to vanquish evil when our god calls for it. By swearing this oath, you swear to live to seek knowledge, to seek and understand the world and all in it. Do you, Akti, swear to this? You may reply with, I will.
I will.
Alexander gives a nod. With the second oath, do you, Akti, swear not to withhold the truth from our God, that you will share all information with all honesty available to you, that you will not add your own bias unto the subject, but instead act as a bystander in favor of history over man's ideology. Do you, Akti, swear to this?
I will.
And for the final oath, do you, Akti, swear to the secrecy of this ritual that we're about to perform? This ritual is only for those who submit themselves fully to our god. Our god requires absolute loyalty, and any deviation from this... Alexander kind of hesitates for a moment. Will be your death. Do you swear to be absolutely silent about the ritual performed here? Do you, Akti, swear to this?
I will.
And Alexander nods again. Before we begin, do you have anything to say to the congregation? At this point, you kind of rise up. Your armor kind of shakes and shimmers in the sun pouring in from the mosaic windows.
I'm thankful to you all for allowing me to join this congregation. I can't promise that I won't let you down, but I do promise that I will keep all of these... I will keep all these swears. I mean to do right by our God.
More sniffles come from Colleen. Very good. With that, let us begin the ritual. Darius. Darius, one of the deacons, walks forward holding a long, thin box. Give me 1 sec. Darius comes in carrying a long, thin box. He opens it and the priest takes out this razor-sharp needle, so thin it can be mistaken for a spider web. He holds it out to you and says, Akti, to complete this ritual, alter your sight.
Whoa. No, he ruined it.
Mm-hmm.
A deafening
Alter my
silence
sight.
fills the room.
I still hear the crying out. Sorry. Alter my sight.
He holds out the needle, the thin needle, to you.
Mm-mm.
What do you do?
He holds out the needle to me. Wait a second. Like, what else to do with the needle?
Are you asking him that?
Yes.
Alter
What should I-
your sight.
Oh. I gulp. I close my right eye and I hold the needle up to my left eye. Oh, goodness. Oh, sweating very nervously, hand kind of shaking a little.
You gotta do it for the
There's
you gotta do it for the
almost
opening.
Tense air filling the room.
Do it for the opening.
Want it, Akti, I said it to myself. I look down at where my left hand used to be. I'm gonna change this. This is the first step towards that. I take a deep breath, and I stab the needle in my eye.
And that's the end of your flashback.
You're gonna end it there!
Well, there is one more thing. I guess I can end this. It's pretty
A
important.
scream.
As it plunges into your eyeball, you feel pain for a moment, but it subsides fairly quickly. There's still dull pain in the back of your face. There's this initial shock of the pain, but then it dulls rather quickly, and the needle seems to, as soon as it touches your eyeball, just sinks in the rest of the way through. Your eyeball, blood trickles down, hitting the stone floor. Alexander turns to the congregation. There's a slight smile on his face. And with that, we accept you, Akti, as a devout and steadfast follower of Cosmotin, the god of collective minds. And there's your god.
Cosmotin,
I
the
got
god of collective minds.
Mhm.
Does that mean we all share the same brain?
Mm. Interesting.
Well, clerical
I
hive
put
mind.
it underneath all the red text at the top of your character sheet. Character sheet. I was about to say character script.
I get you.
Okay.
That wasn't sketchy at all, you know? That
Nope.
was totally legit.
Totally not
Up and
cool.
up.
Totally not.
Up and up, you know?
Cult.
Yeah.
Not some midsummer stuff, not at all.
Who's next?
What did Will get? What did I get?
I got a 6.
I got a 17.
So you can choose.
Yeah, who goes first?
It doesn't matter. I'll flip a coin.
Sure.
Now RNG on top of RNG.
Heads or tails?
I found my nickel. I say heads, so let's see what you get, Will.
So if it's tails, it's Will.
Yeah. It's heads.
So it's you.
Deangelo.
Okay, cool. Because I actually don't have battle music. I don't have Will's music. Will, find me.
Let's flip again to see what would happen in the alternate world.
Oh shoot, I actually don't have battle music either.
And
Oh, Deangelo, you have your battle
tails.
music. You can play your battle music right now.
I don't know how. What is it again?
Exclamation point. Play skip.
Skip.
All
Play
one
skip?
word. Yeah, play skip all one word and then post the link and then it'll play. Okay.
Yar har fiddle lady. Parents. Okay.
Like, this is fine, probably.
Oh, this is the lame version of the song.
It's video game. Is a better version?
I think the 2.5.
That one better?
For what we're doing, I'm gonna find a different song.
We won't get in trouble.
I mean, it'll probably be fine. I don't really care. Also, I'm not streaming.
I know Disney.
You know?
I met Disney that one time in line for pretzel.
Let me, I'll try again.
No, I got you, fam.
No, I got you, fam. Yeah, okay, that's the good one. There you go.
What's the difference?
It sounds good. That's the difference. They got violins as opposed to those lame horns.
I like horns.
The horns are lame. It sounds MIDI.
You're
It
MIDI.
sounds orchestral.
You sound MIDI.
I'm half MIDI.
Neither of these will do.
Okay, hold on. I got another one.
You do? Okay. It needs to be a little bit more, less.
Copyright infringing.
No, it needs to be less fanfare and more, or a little more subtly. I don't know how words work. What's the other one you got?
Yeah.
I'll just find a song because I know what the scene needs. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm picky boy.
Fine, I'll do what I know what you want me to do.
Okay.
Like Hunter
So
v
in-
Hunted would be a good song. Oh, here's one. This is good.
So while you're doing that, what kind of song should I be looking for now?
You should be looking for. I'll let me see if I can describe the scene.
I'm not quite sure if this is what he wanted.
This caught me so off guard. This is perfect. Oh shoot. You should be looking for something kind of akin to the first song I played, the Ajna from Indivisible. Like you're gonna have a very calm scene. So like a calming song. Nothing like
Gotcha.
jovial, like just kind of stoic.
Gotcha.
Hopeful. Hopeful is a good word as well. A jovial hope. A stoic hope. Yeah, this is this one. Okay, stop. Both of you, stop. Legit, stop talking, typing whatever you're typing. Stop. Why
I
are you doing this?
I was like, what?
anything at all.
That works.
Yes.
Am I fighting a giant?
This is what you need. That's what I need. Alright.
Oh wow. I was actually just looking at Child of the Colossus music.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yep. Alright. Ready?
I'm ready.
This wasn't supposed to be a fight to the death. That's what races through your mind as first mate Talia Castor presses her forearm into your throat.
Whoa! Why are you gonna
Holding you in a
chop off
headlock, you gasp for air, getting rain into your open mouth. Lightning and thunder crack as you struggle in the rain-covered ship. The boat sways to and fro, creaking and groaning as you and Talia use it as your battle arena.
I'm not.
For
Sorry.
the title of first mate. You're going easy on her. Now you're fighting for your life. And if she gets fussy, she shouldn't have started it. What do you do? She has you at this point in time. She has you in a headlock. You're facing away from her. She has you in a headlock, and her forearm is pressed against your neck.
Headlock. Let's see.
Don't have much time.
I-
You around you, there's like nothing really around you. You guys are kind of like in the middle of the boat. The rain is pouring down onto you at this point in time. Like you still
I wrap my tail around her eyes and I bite down her arm.
All right. So your tail whips up, and you wrap it around her eyes, and her eyes aren't really effective at this point, so she doesn't really care about it. But when you bite down, she screams out, and you push off of her using your arms to push back on her. She stumbles back a little bit, and she actually falls down onto her side. But she gets up quicker than you expected, and you guys kind of like face off.
What are you trying to do? We can both walk away from this. Just hand over the title.
She does not seem like in a talkative mood. She runs at you and slams her boot into your midsection, and you spin on the slippery surface of the ship, and poof, your back hits against the railing.
Oof.
She starts to come at you fast, and right next to you there's the Jacob's ladder leading up to the what is it called, the sails. Yeah, the cross is where the sails are. There is a rope at your ankles, and that's it. Just a Jacob ladder and rope. That's all you got near you, and she's coming at you fast.
Whoa. Let's see. While she's running after me, okay, I take the rope and I run at her, and I slide under her legs, like bringing the rope behind me, trying to trip her up with it.
Alrighty. So bring the rope behind you. You run at her and fake her out. You juke to one side, but in the end you end up slipping and sliding underneath her. She trips under you, sliding underneath her, and the rope like kind of like catches her midsection, and she kind of like loses air from that. Doesn't really do too much damage. She may like slam her chin into the ship deck, but. Ugh.
All right, now she's on the ground.
Yep.
Since the rope's already on here, I can try and tie her up.
All right, so you take the rope and start trying to tie her, but she's fighting back. She's not just like sitting there waiting for you. So she kind of like rolls back, and like
I can hold her down with two of my arms and tie with the other two.
She kind of like rolls back, and like as you're trying to do that, you see her like pull out a dagger, and she like slices your end of the rope, so it's only her side, and now the rope's kind of like dangling off of her at this point in time, off of her shoulders, and she still has her dagger unsheathed at this point in time, and she starts marching towards you.
Do I have my usual weapons?
Yep, you have your usual weapons at this point.
Whoa, then I pull out a dagger too, and my short sword.
All right, two-handed.
I look pretty cool.
The rain pours down. You hear as you guys just kind of have like a standoff, like kind of like pacing around the boat.
Are the other
like a circle.
crew members just watching silently?
Indeed.
I point my short sword at her. Well then, you gonna come get some?
She starts marching towards you again, and she moves quicker than as you remember. She's very fast and very nimble. She like
I run at her too.
as you guys run at each other. She like dodges.
But while I'm running, I throw my knife.
Oh, she dodges that fairly quickly, and
That was the feint.
Yeah, I know. And as your sword starts coming towards her, she like grabs your arm and brings her dagger down towards you.
What? Oh wait, am I supposed to react?
Yeah, so she's bringing her dagger down towards you. You can kind of like slip your arm out, but you're going to use your short sword.
I'm gonna lose my sword. So she's bringing her dagger down my arm.
She's bringing your dagger down towards you, towards your main body. You can like wriggle free, but you're going to lose the sword.
Why would I lose it? Let me see. So she's got my.
Lose it, but it's going to drop to the floor because she has your arm with the short sword.
Can I grab her? Can I grab the dagger with my other foot?
You could try. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. I'm fighting like a monkey. I gotta use all my assets.
Let's
So
see.
as she brings down the dagger towards me, I kind of twist and try and catch it with my foot hand.
It's you have your other hand free because you threw the dagger, so
Yeah.
you could just use that, but you can also use your foot hand because that's the thing you can do.
Yeah.
It's more showy. Go ahead and roll
Yeah.
a d20 for me, plus your dexterity.
Oh, neat. And roll 20 or what?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, no, I've been rolling 20s in here. It's gonna be low.
I'll roll it.
Dang it.
Makes sense.
I knew it was gonna be low because I've already rolled in there. Plus my dex. Oh, then you didn't see that. It doesn't count. Plus my dex, you said? Saving or modifier?
Add your stuff magic. Your whatever your like. Yeah,
Will this be
give me your
acrobatics?
proficiency. Give me your proficiency too. Yeah, acrobatics is fine. Yeah,
Okay, then 15 altogether.
15 altogether. All right. What is this girl?
A lame-o.
She's a hero.
No,
I mean, like, she's pretty cute.
I'm the hero of my own story.
What would this be? I think that's right. Am I doing math right? Nope, that's way too much.
Remember, I'm supposed to win.
I know.
That goes for every fight we ever have in this game.
I got a 23.
Oh, what?
So as you bring your arm up to try and grab her arm, she brings her dagger down too fast for you, and slices down. You.
Ow. My body.
You feel a surging pain on the left side of your face. You immediately back up, and your short sword drops to the ground because you just from the sheer pain you just back up. You scream out in pain. You open your eyes. The left one isn't responding. The right one sees her charging at you.
How dare she?
You do. This is why you did not have an eye patch at this point.
Whoa. Lord.
Hit him with the monkey madness.
She's charging at you at this point in time.
Oh, give me a sec. I was bringing up one of my things.
Yep.
Alright. I failed, but whatever. So she's coming at me?
Yeah, she's coming at. She's charging at you now.
Oh, it looks like, I guess, like if she's fighting like this, I can't afford to be nice. Take out my gun.
Ooh. Okay. So as she's charging at you, you're pulling out your gun, and she would obviously see you doing that, and she's going to try and like boot you off the side of the ship. But before she does, you dodge out of the way of it, and she like slips and falls into the railing behind you.
Yeah. Now,
her dagger. Let me see. Let me roll something real quick. She does not have that great of strength. Not that great. And that is a 5 though. So her dagger actually falls out of her hand. She starts breathing heavily.
I rush at her.
Rush at her? Okay.
And I jump and I try and land on her.
She's not having that. She like immediately has her arms up, and you kind of like jump at her, and you're like on her for a little bit, and like scratching her and doing all this damage, and she tosses you off.
Well,
and as soon as she tosses you off, you slide to the ground. You're on all fours because you're a monkey and like how you're very nimble, and you like land on all fours. Still have the gun in your hand. You look up and see her reach for her gun quickly, and you both pull. She pulls her out, pointing at you, and you're already ready. You both are really quick to the draw.
All right.
So, in an instant, 2 gunshots echo on the rain-soaked boat. You both fire. Her bullet grazes past you, but yours not only hits her gun, but lodges itself into her eye. An eye for
Whoa! The other eye. I lost my left. She lost her right.
You see her gun drop to the deck of the ship, and 2 of her fingers with it. She recoils in pain. She screams to the sky, and thunder barely drowns her out. And she looks at you with pure rage. Blood rains down the side of her face. Holding her bleeding socket, she takes a step forward, but loses her footing. And she slips, and the boat was at an angle where she would just tumbles right past you. And you see she tumbles by, and she falls off the side of the boat. The rope that was still on her, like wrapped around her shoulders, is actually right there in front of you, right there. What do you want to do?
Say it again.
The rope that was right there, that you tossed on her, like she still had it around her shoulders, and now it's like on the it's like slipping past you right now into the sea with her. Essentially, you could catch her. Essentially.
What do you do?
What do you do? Think quickly. She's slipping. 5, 4.
I look at it.
Oh no, she's slipping in she's past the railing and falling into the ocean right now. The rope is the only thing between her staying on this boat and falling into the sea. The rope isn't hanging on to anything. It's slipping past you right now. You have to either grab it or she falls into the ocean.
She's still a member. I'll grab the rope. She's still a member, even though it's the one thing I take. It's the one thing I take seriously.
You grab onto the rope and hear a crack at the other end of it.
Oh no! I hung her.
Oh, it's her underarm, right? So at most you dislocated her joint.
You hear nothing come from after the crack sound, and then you feel the weight on the other side of the rope slip.
I rush to the railing.
You see just in time as her body slips into the ocean below, and nothing emerges.
You fool. This isn't what I wanted.
You hear boots stomping towards the center of the arena. The captain bends down and picks up one of the left behind fingers. He has a smile on his face. Well, Captain Jonas Castor says, holding up his daughter's dismembered finger. I guess that makes Montoya the first mate. And that's the end of your flashback.
Women, huh?
No!
You just exploded his daughter.
Only a little bit.
Yay.
Darn it. That was bloodier than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah. Narrative fights, kind of.
Yeah.
I was
cut off her finger.
He didn't cut it off. He shot it off.
Yeah.
And then the eye too.
Yeah.
Pretty
When
cool.
you lost your eye, I was really ready for you to say, if you think I need more than one eye to hit you, you're wrong.
Oh, no time for quips. It was.
Yeah, she was.
There's always
Listen.
It's always.
Oh wait!
Whoa, hold on. I have 6 seconds.
My cool line.
It's my turn.
This is Giant Robo.
All right.
Okay, what? Well, give me your music.
Oh, no, let me just.
Wait, no, I got you.
Come
Will.
No, I got
Stop.
It's okay. It's okay. We don't need it. It's okay.
Okay.
I'm actually, funnily enough, I'm actually taking from the same channel.
Yeah.
Whoa.
This one's nice and calm. Like it has a little air of triumph to it.
Or
All right.
does
Yeah,
it?
this is good. This is fine.
It's
See, Will knows how to pick music. No, just-
Mine's were all good.
Yours was all good, but I was looking for a specific mood. I didn't explain it well enough. That's honestly
imagine
the problem.
imagine you killed the first mate to the tune of Megalovania.
Yeah. That's why I had, the knives make sense now.
Alrighty. Okay, Will, you ready?
That's me.
Alrighty. A loud scream echoes through the campsite. A baby cries from the inside of your tent.
Oh no.
Your maidservant, Leilani, walks out of the tent wiping her bloody hands. A look of relief and joy and exhaustion covers her normally stoic face. Want to meet your daughter? She holds
My
up.
eyes.
Oh, go ahead.
My eyes instantly light up as I had been sitting my head looking to the ground for hours at this point, but I immediately shoot to my feet.
She opens the tent flap for you, and the screaming grows louder as she does. Inside, the shaman, Cowan, is chanting. It's a language you don't understand, but he explained it to you once. It kind of translates to Skyfather, guide her path from above. Give her beauty, Skyfather. Give her strength, Skyfather. Give her love, Skyfather. And then he keeps repeating that and repeating that. This constant prayer. Your wife looks to you beaming. Even through the exhaustion of childbirth, she's still as radiant as the day you met her. She turns back to the child. Shh. She says to the child who's still screaming her head off. Hush, little Unok. You approach and see this tiny bundle of cloth, a little head poking out. This pale gray skin, and the screaming just grows louder and louder as you approach.
You're terrified. I'm sorry.
She's a stronger set of lungs on her than I did at her age.
She looks just like you, too.
Who would have thought a day would come when I'd be happy to hear that?
You hear the tent flap open. You shouldn't name it yet. Piamoth steps through into the tent. Wait and see. There's no guarantee it survives. Leilani furrows her brow. Piamoth.
I give a stern look, but then sigh and rub my temples. I understand where you're coming from. And then I look to the child.
You see, your wife staring at the man at the door. No expression of, like, anger or anything like that. It's just a face of no doubt or worry in her voice as she says, "She'll survive. She's strong like her father."
Once more, my face breaks to a small but simultaneously unbridled grin.
Piermoth snorts. "We'll see." And he walks out of the tent. Lythan turns to you. "Would you like to hold her?"
My hands shake, but I nod.
You reach out for your daughter. Your hands, you feel the cloth. But then she slips from your fingers. And hits the floor. You look down and see a doll with slightly singed corners on the floor of the cart. The wood creaks in your small corner of the cart. Your new companions sound asleep in their corners. That dream again.
I clutch my shaking hand and do my best to stifle an almost inevitable scream. And as my large fingers sink into the palm of my hand, I feel a small pain, a small dull pain, as the nails dig into the skin, bringing out a small spattering of blood. I reach for the doll, gingerly pick it up, and place it back into the pocket of the pack where from which it slipped.
As you try to go back to sleep, your memories grow closer and closer to that moment that got you to start this journey. You have visions of fire in your dreams, and the screaming. The screaming grows louder and louder. That's the end of your flashback.
Yo, what?
You have a kid, child.
Oh.
See, that's
Like
what
a
didn't take
child.
that long. I ended on a high note too.
Yeah, of course.
How would you? I was the saddest one. It's just like,
Yeah, I know. That was a joke. Oh,
It's
no.
perfect.
He's gonna win. Don't
Well,
worry, I'll
I
just.
hope you guys are ready. Well, I hope. Did you guys get the names that I gave you?
Did you put them somewhere?
I have. So, Will, for yours,
Mhm.
Leilani, that's your maidservant.
Mm.
Cowan was the shaman. Did you? I feel like you had a name for someone else. This isn't like the tribe leader. This is just like a shaman there.
Mm.
And you already have that guy's name, so.
That's not true. That's
And
impossible.
Isaac, Akti has Alexander and Colleen. For Alexander was the priest and Colleen was the head nun. There's only like 2 nuns there, but you know, Colleen was.
let me write that down.
There's only honestly like 5 people in your church.
5 people.
Yeah, so it's Alexander, Colleen, 2 other people, and the deacon was Darius.
And all of them are crazy.
Nuh-uh. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, kind of got it. Left minds. That's
Might want to talk to you about some stuff about Akti a little more later.
Yeah, we could do that.
No, you
Wanna-
can't.
I mean, we have 2 weeks. That was the time. That was the time to talk about your character. Is it like secret stuff that you can't talk about in front of people, or?
Just stuff that I kind of wanted to include.
Yeah. now's
Yeah,
the time.
like,
We could do that, but I think Deangelo's gonna leave, so I'm just gonna give him his names.
Mm.
So it was just Talia, Caster, Oh, you didn't you come up with these names? You came up with these names. Never mind.
Yeah.
Ignore me. Bye.
I made them.
I made this.
You you just added the last name, which I didn't expect.
Uh-huh.
How could you?
I was surprised that you didn't. I said it like the first time I introduced her. I was like, oh, that's the last name.
Dang it. That's why you gave the captain the last name and not her.
Uh-huh.
How could you?
Uh-huh. Well, I don't need like last names for everyone because I didn't tell Isaac to give Alexander a last name. I mean, come on. What do you think?
No.
Kind of crazy DM that makes last names for everyone.
Yeah.
All of
He's
them
obviously
being not
Alexander.
named.
Alexander.
Alexander Hamilton.
Yeah.
Alexander Hamboy.
My favorite.
Alrighty. I guess I could stop recording. Yeah, that only took 40 minutes. I knew it wouldn't take that long.
Where Discord?